Hello everyone, this is Bandler Crooks, back with another weekly Crook. I am a day late because I tried to do this, and I failed epically. We are here today playing War Thunder. It is a tank game, and it's going to be real fun. So if you've already left, I understand, but if you haven't, stick around, because we're going to have a good time. Please enjoy yourself as we watch this smaller tank ride around in circles for a total of 1 minute. Wow. This is super enjoyable. You guys come here often? No? No? Alright. Okay. I don't have to talk about anything. It's fun. It's fun. Awkward. Do 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 do. Hey! I'm playing kind of late tonight, so the game normally does not take that long to find a game, so don't take that as the initial wait time. Alright, let's get into reviewing this game. Even though I have no jurisdiction to do that, I do it anyway. And it's not like it matters because no one watches any of these videos. Now, let's start with the graphics. The graphics in the game, freaking beautiful. Very, very nice for the for the fact that it's an MMO and it can run this many things at once. And B, that it's a tank game with a beautiful environment, which never happens. The environment is rendered very beautifully for the amount of players that it runs at one time and how well it runs. It's straight up pretty. I enjoy it thoroughly. The trees are very nice. Along with that, obviously they focused a little more on the tank building, and also in War Thunder, which is really cool, which is apparently a big deal, and I didn't know this until recently. You can indeed play as either a tank or an airplane, like in the same world, which is really cool because like during the battles you can like switch to an airplane and like help people out in airplane fights and stuff. But anyway, back to the graphics. The graphics are very nice. There are many different tanks and all of the tanks are rendered very beautifully, and I kind of just enjoy sliding into things and destroying them. Also, the destruction mechanics are pretty good, except for the fact that you can't actually like destroy any buildings. But I mean, if you expect that from a game like this, then you need to just not play this game, because that's ridiculous. Don't expect anybody. That's just ridiculous. Okay, the design. The design is just it's well designed. The mechanics and all run well. It was designed for anyone from like very knowledgeable tank experts to someone who just wanted to drive a tank around and shoot other tanks. And they created the system very well in the fact that there are different difficulties at which you can play, and they all kind of have their own way that you can play the game. So I have it on the easiest difficulty because I'm not an expert whatsoever, and I really just wanted to play a game with tanks in it. So they have this super realistic mode though, where the controls are like what you would imagine a tank would be, and it's very detailed and probably impossible for me. But the controls are really simple. The mechanics work to where if you've never played a tank game, you could play this game and not hate yourself. With a little bit of experience, you'd be fine. And that's the aspect of this game that I've not seen in other tank games, is that you can kind of just pick it up and you'll more than likely do alright. More than likely. That doesn't mean you're going to do great, but it means that you're probably going to do alright. Unlike me. Multiplayer. The multiplayer works well. The amount of people it runs at a time is impressive, especially, like I said, with the way the world is rendered and how pretty it looks all the time. I have like the worst tank, probably. It's really quick though. The cool thing about the multiplayer is that you can indeed play with friends, and it's pretty simple. I have no friends, so I can't show you this. Obviously, I'm going solo today, so we have no guests. Also, from a result of the lack of friends that I have. The multiplayer runs well. It's not my favorite type of multiplayer. Like, I almost wish this game had been designed purely for a tank game. Like, I'd almost rather just play a single-player tank game, but maybe I'm just being, like, a huge baby about this because I'm not good at this game. But I would almost rather enjoy just, like, going through an actual battle and destroying large amounts of soldiers instead of other tanks that are better than me because they bought their tanks. So, I don't know. I don't necessarily enjoy it fully for that reason, but my whole view on multiplayer is not grand. Call of Duty ruined my view of multiplayer. JK, that game's not that. Call of Duty games aren't that bad. I'm just being a jerk. But yes, this is indeed War Thunder. Let's move on to the rating. Jeez. On a scale of green corn to what's bad? Cauliflower. It's like Japanese food. Really pretty centered. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I don't love the game because of the fact that the multiplayer seems kind of at a loss. Like, there's not a lot of modes to it. They could probably add more modes to the game. But the way it's designed and the fact that it runs so well and the maps are designed really good for the one game type that it has, it's a good game. It's a decent game, and anyone can jump in and play it. So, if you're afraid to play a game like this, don't be. It's not that bad. But, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, because most people do. That's a lie, no one watches these. But if you are watching this by some random occurrence of events, then please do like and subscribe. And also, add me as your referrer on this game, if that's a thing. Pretty sure it is. Thank you, and goodbye.